Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Business Plus. Now, it's been last week mlikuwa na Jeff, and shout out to you Jeff for coming in handy for that particular episode. It was an amazing one. And today, like every other Monday and Friday, we'll be having an amazing episode right here. And today's is a unique one because now we want to help you take your hobby to another level. We are talking about events. We've done that before, but this one is a bit unique, as I've said, because we are talking to Wesonga, the CEO of West Entertainment and Events. Now, this guy loves kids, and the reason why I'm telling you about him loving kids is he also makes events for kids. It's not easy. If you have a kid, if you do take care of kids, unajua, it's not an easy thing to do. So we are having him here on Business Plus today, and we'll be talking about event planning, but now we'll be going deeper into planning events for kids as well, and what it takes to plan events for kids. So make sure you tune in, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here to talk about the same. Kama unataka kutuongelesha, and if you have questions, make sure ziulize hapa ndani ya MBCI TV Facebook page on the comment section, and we are live on Facebook, on YouTube as well, on MBCI official YouTube page. So make sure when they hapo uliza all the questions that you have, and we will make sure we answer them. So Wesonga,
yeah,
thank you so much for being with us today.
Wow, I'm humbled. Thank you so much even for the opportunity to be with you, Rachel.
Na, karibu sana.
Yes.
And of course watu wakiona tumekalia quite bike leo hata ikai biashara at this point. Watu wanashangaa ni Business Plus kweli.
And the Business Plus kwa sababu what you're going to talk about it's more of business. But again, on the other hand, just like you've done a very wonderful introduction by the way. And basically, if I may introduce myself to the audience, my name is Wesonga, Henry Wesonga. I'm an event person, but I didn't find myself in the event. My training is teaching. I'm a teacher by profession. Yes, mwalimu. Yes.
Hey, mwalimu Wesonga, how did you end up doing events?
Sasa wacha niwape story kwanza. Nilianza na ualimu.
Okay.
So nimefanya ualimu for quite some time. Like to be precise, nilifunza for 7 years. Nilifunza for 7 years. Then after kufunza nikajipata kwa NGO inaitwa Compassion International. So kwa Compassion, that is where now I seriously developed the interest ya events. Kwa sababu I was handling children. We were with the children, and basically what they do, the Compassion, they partner with the churches. So they partner with the churches, and they recruit children between the ages of 3 to 22 years. So at 22 ndio huyo mtoto ana graduate.
At 22 ndio mnaita children.
Unajua at 22 sasa unajua na graduate.
Yeah, right.
So tulimchukua akiwa at 3 years, sasa amefika 22 years. Huyu ni mtu sasa amesaidiwa all through na akona sponsors. So we used to have small birthday parties for them. I would go hiking with them, would go for tours and stuff like that. So in the process tukapata sasa most of the time kukiwa na hizo events ni mimi naziorganize. So tunaambia kuna birthday party ya the entire region, for example Nakuru, tunakutana in a certain place kama Kabarak University. So who will handle these children? Yours truly, Wesonga. So hivyo tukaanza tunaninea watoto, tunacheza na watoto. So hata ukinipata na watoto you might think I'm also a child because nafanya what they do and I really enjoy doing it. So in the same spirit, nikaendelea kukaa na hawa watoto. Then now while I'm working here at Compassion, najikuta tena huku nje napata na organize events. So kuna birthday party, kuna msee mpoa sana tafurahisha hao watoto. Huyo ni Wesonga. Sijui kanisa gani wako na sijui team building ya watoto. Nani atahandle hao watoto? Wesonga.
So people knew that you do events na una handle watoto vizuri.
Yes. And now based on the fact that I'm a teacher, so kuna kaukali fulani pia niko nako na watoto. So I'll just say wewe. Na mambo yanakuwa sawa.
Okay. Yes. So word of mouth, hiyo ndio ilifanya watu wakajua that you actually do what you do.
Sana word of mouth, and now from there ika graduate. So niko Compassion, niko kwa watoto, niko kwa NGO. So nikakaa hivi nikajiambia pana. Huku nje kuna kaa kuzuri kuliko huku kwa job. So nikaanza plans za kutoka job.
Kuresign.
Sasa hiyo ndio si kitu rahisi. Juu unajua nimezoea hapa kuna mshahara kama ka 50,000.
Yeah.
Na kanakuja kila mwisho wa mwezi. Sasa nashindwa hii kuresign alafu
what's next?
So nili battle na hiyo story ya kuresign. But you see now the beauty of the whole story ni kwamba as I'm battling with this, jobs nakuja huko nje. And you know, I don't know how this thing ili transit. Like ilitoka kutoka ile story ya kusaidia nikajikuta saa inachajiwa. Naenda birthday party nikitoka napewa 10,000. Sijui naenda nini vitu tu mahali kuna watoto najikuta. So hata organization kwa job, so watoto wakiorganiziwa we are having an event, ni mimi nita MC, ni mimi nitapanga everything and I'll be paid. So niko na mshahara na niko na kapesa kadogo.
So while you were starting, how could naifanya for the pay? You were doing it out
I didn't even know ati one day nitakuwa na charge hizi vitu.
So you actually just loved doing it?
Yes. Ilikuwa inatoka ndani. Like nikiwa na watoto nasikia tu niko sawa. Mimi nikienda church and for example nimevisit your church, nijikuta nimekaa hivi naona watu wanakimbia natoka nje naenda kuuliza aje hii church haina Sunday school. So I'll also go to the Sunday school just to check kuna kaaje. So najikuta wananikaribisha, tunaanza kuimba na watoto na maisha yanaendelea.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about West Entertainment then. So you as a company, after umejua that now I love working with kids, I love making events for kids, na najua vile naweza nikawa handle. So now now you started this company, right?
Sasa Rachel,
umetoka job.
Sasa Rachel, ninataka nikupe history ya vile nilikuwa natoka job. You see now I'm quitting job and I've told you it was not an easy thing. Quitting, like resigning, it was not easy. But you see now, I had a friend of mine, I'll never forget this friend of mine, his name is Benjamin. So Benjamin, I'm like, Benjamin, mia tulikam kwa hoteli. Benjamin, mimi history ya job naona ni kama huku nje ni kuzuri kuliko job. So there is only one advice that Benjamin gave me. Aliniambia, Wes, wacha nikwambie kitu. If you want to quit employment, hebu make sure you save for 6 months. By the time now you're quitting employment, people will not realize what watajua, because there's a way mtu toka job the next month umechapa. Unakaa tabu, unakaa shida. So unaona, so this guy aliniambia save, and by the way I took that thing and nili save. So si kutoka immediately, so nilikaa for like a whole year. So nika save hiyo pesa, sikuwa naitumia. Then now nikaandika my resignation letter. Well, it was not well received. It was not well received because now these people waliona ni kama wame lose a very big asset. Because now I was not only helping my project where I was employed, it was now the entire region. Now after hapo sasa si nimewacha, then now nimekuja huku nje sasa. So huku nje I'm with people, I'm being invited. I MC even weddings, by the way. I MC weddings. So nimeitwa huku nje, nimeanza tu kazi, nimechapa tu kazi. Then a friend of mine told me, no, now Wes, you're now becoming a household name. You need to register your company. Kasema ndio sasa ikuaje? Mimi sasa nikuwe na kampuni. Aje sasa. So
you know that is a question many people have. Because you know you have the potential and you can actually do it, but now you have the fear of what does it take to start a company. Hiyo ndo tunataka tukusaidie leo. And you've also mentioned something else before nirudi hapo, that before you quitted you saved for 6 months. And I'll also bring that to you because we love people having their own businesses. As we've always said, nipo kwa employment, but it's even better kuwa na your own business. Lakini before you quit, my friends, you've heard what Wesonga has told us right here. Make sure at least save for like 6 months. Such that ukitoka, because you keep saying that business is not a bed of roses, so you don't know how it's going to go. So ukitoka, make sure you save for 6 months, alafu sasa toka, start your business. So remember uanze biashara.
So Edwin is with me. A guy called Edwin he's actually he's the one who does our books. He's a professional accountant. So yeye ndiye anatuania our books of accounts. So Edwin tells me now, you need to have your own company. Do you know to fight na Edwin for like 3 or 4 months? Kuza anashindwa kampuni, alafu mimi nimezoea naenda napewa 30,000, napewa 20,000, nafanya what I'm supposed to do, then narudi. But now this guy was fighting ya kwamba nikuwe professional. He didn't want to see me kimbia.
Yeah.
He wanted everything aligned. Nikuwe professional. And let me tell you, Rachel, it really helped. Because now I took that step of registering West Entertainment. And by the way, it's not a hard thing to do.
Tell us about it.
It's not a hard thing to do.
How do you
because
register
now what
company?
happens, you just provide the necessary details, like your ID. Of course, utafunguliwa kwa eCitizen, unaenda kwa eCitizen, unafungua hiyo portal and what have you, and you pay. Like I paid about 20,000 to just register this company, and it took how long? It took like 2 or 3 weeks, and we had our certificate.
Nice.
Yes.
So just that.
Just that. Certificate ikatoka.
So for you to start operating, what do you need? Now you've registered.
You've now registered the company. Of course, now once now you have this company, you have the certificate. You open a bank account. So you want to be professional. You open a bank account now for this company, so that now there's also that discipline. Because one thing that I know, shida kubwa sana na watu wenye wako self-employed ni discipline. Discipline. Yeah, where do you put these resources?
True.
Where do you put this money? So like now,
and how to balance.
Because mimi nilikuwa nimezoea Rachel akona wedding ama Rachel akona birthday party, atanipea deposit. For example, nimemcharge 30,000, atanipea deposit 15,000, si ndio? 15,000 nenda ni bonde. Nikingoja najua siku ya wedding, yani siku ya function ya Rachel niko na another 15,000. Sasa mbona niteseke kuweka ingine? But now Edwin comes now with the concept whereby it's not only now getting the deposit. Once you get the deposit, there's a receipt. And this money, we don't get it cash. We have a pay bill or a till, and we also have a bank account. So it is you to choose where do you want to put this money. Now accessing this money again, it's not that easy. You have to write a check. Ndio uende withdraw hii pesa.
So unakuwa discipline with your money.
Yes.
And it's a very important aspect.
Very important thing. Yes.
Right. So as we wind up, because I wanted to get into the business 101, alafu sasa tukuje tuongele the real thing about events ya watoto, because now that's another whole problem. But as we wind up, now you now have the West Entertainment.
Yes.
So what do you deal with? Is there anything else apart from
So kwa West Entertainment, yes. So kwa West Entertainment, we basically cover anything called event. That is from planning. We plan your event. We manage your event. We implement your event. You see, and basically we touch every sphere, every part of your event. Yes. So we not only do kids event. We do rorashios, we do weddings, we do koitos. Rorashio is a Kikuyu version of the whatever. Of the koito. Yes. No, koito is Kalenjin. It's Kalenjin. Yes, in Kikuyu you call it rorashio. In that is dowry payment. In Kikuyu you call it rorashio. In Kalenjin they call it goito. And then in Luo they call it nyombo. Yeah, so there are so many. Unaona. So we do that, and then we now do the weddings. We do the wedding bit, and corporate events. We also do corporate events. I'm a corporate MC, so we do corporate events, and anything that is at a burial. Yes,
as long as people are coming together.
Yes, as long as people are coming together. We also provide sound system, stage, and everything.
All right.
Yes.
So those are some of the things that you include in your company.
Yes.
If of course you're looking forward to start an events company, or you already have an events company and now you want to scale it up. And not only that, we are getting into the business tips so that you'll know what exactly you're supposed to do with your business. Because sababu hatutaki ukae tu hapo. There's a lot into the business world, and specifically the events planning world. So let's get into the the business 101 with Wesonga. Do not go far away. We'll be right back after the business 101.
My name is Henry Wesonga. I'm the CEO of West Entertainment and Events Limited, one of the best events company in Nakuru and all over the world. So I'm just here to encourage you who is thinking to get or to venture into the events company. Well, it's not an easy thing, but also not very hard, so long as you do what it takes. For example, I had mentioned earlier on that you need to have you need to be professional. By professional I mean, like, as we handle all manner of events, when it comes to kids events, when it comes to the weddings, you see you have clients that have trusted you with the event. So if they've trusted you with the event, you have to do what you got to do. For example, you've been given deposit. Wacha tabia kukula deposit alafu unakosa ku show up kwa event. Make sure you show up in that event, because you see what we do, our work is about referral. If you have a bad name, no one will refer you. So let's do what one has to do. Number 2, be faithful. Be faithful. Number 3, let's have the fear of God in all that we do. And by the way, what has helped me is the fear of God. Let's have the fear of God. And number 4, customer relation. How are you relating with the customer? Because some of you have a negative attitude to the customer. Now, the customer is the one who is making you to be who you are. Number 5, let's respect our customers because they are the boss. So if I'm a good trust that event, respect that person. And that is my take. Thank you so much. So my name is Henry Wesonga, the founder and the CEO of West Entertainment, and you're watching Business Plus.